We got a bit of a different vibe from what's on the screen right now. We were watching some 2020 in reviews, and let me tell you, boys, it is sad.
Wow, I didn't even realize that was back there.
Yeah,
dude.
no,
I'm like all jumping around cheering. I did not realize that was back there. That's I'm just, hey, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy the audience is here. I don't know what's going on the screen
God bless
right now.
you guys at home.
Figure it out.
Listen, we're gonna try to put a positive spin on this. The theme is 2020. How was it? Everybody knows. Listen, we got to do something different because everyone knows. Okay, it sucked. But we'll review some of that. But we'll also talk about what happened that was good. Amish, what happened also in the fake guru world? The things that happened locally to us, to the community. We'll be reviewing some great moments.
Sometimes God's test brings out the best. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Wow, I didn't know that was gonna rhyme. I didn't know that was gonna rhyme.
It's accident.
I didn't know it was gonna rhyme even, but that's what it feels like right now, because it feels like I'm thriving a little bit, and I got to be careful, and I got to make sure that I'm not like rude to anyone who's having a hard time. But
that's right. That's the tough thing.
That's the tough thing, you know. We got to find new ways to thrive.
So let's set the benchmark, okay, about how this year has been. We're gonna watch together a little Times 2020 year in review. They tried to put together some of the highlights of the year, and we'll put in our own spin on what we think of this little review. Okay?
Let's do it.
Let's do this together.
It has not been a kind year. It's been a year that preyed on the weak and the sick. A year that claimed lives and tested trust. A year filled with division and upended by chaos.
Okay.
It's been a year dominated by staggering...
Oh, I forgot about that. Actually, I'll say real quick.
Yeah, the fires?
No, not that. The explosion in, it wasn't Lebanon. I
think it was like Syria. Yeah.
Oh.
In the chemical factory.
So
Yeah, no, it's been rough, man. And
it's depressing.
Like on top of COVID, there's been extra tragedies last year too.
I feel like COVID, though, it overshadowed everything.
It did.
You don't want to be a tragedy in the middle of COVID. You're getting no attention.
You get nothing.
It's a bad time.
You're getting nothing. COVID's a train wreck. COVID's like such a brat, and the rest of you, like people that deserved attention didn't. It was hard to get it. It was hard.
Yeah, we were starved for
Yeah.
airtime, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But we're going to have positive vibes, guys. Okay.
Be positive.
It's been a year dominated by staggering loss of life across the world. But it's a world still filled with courage, compassion, and heart.
Pandemics occur.
Cute.
They've always occurred and they will occur. It would be really shameful if we don't learn from what we've been through.
Amidst tragedy, we learned that we know how to put others before ourselves. Despite resistance, despite pushback, we persisted.
Yep. You know, actually, Amish, watching this, you know what this strikes me as? Is that I don't think there's ever been a year where people had such wildly different experiences.
Yeah.
Like it seemed like because let me be honest, the pandemic hit different demographics, different people. Like I mean even just like specifically families, so differently. If your family got hit by COVID, your year's over, right? If you got fired because of COVID, your year's over. I know people who dodged it altogether. Like they're fine. They're having the best year of the, like, who's that guy? Andrew Schultz, the comedian.
Best year.
This was his best year ever. There are people like that, and that's kind of the strange thing, isn't it? Is that like people are having such wildly different experiences.
It's so different, dude. I know this rich kid. You know what he did? He goes, COVID hits. He goes, quit my job. COVID. I'm like, what? He's like, quit my job. It's COVID. Blame it on COVID. He quit his job at the beginning. I'm like, wow, your parents are rich, basically. He just went back to live with his parents and got rid of all expenses, went home, and he's just been like, God is great, and God is great. We're just eating pizza, watching sports.
You know who's having a great year? Hey, all the con artists, dude. All the con artists are having the best year of their life. Look, Max Trebet's best year.
I just saw an ad from this guy this morning.
Best year of this guy's life. Look at him in
with
this
the heavy heart.
What's guys? Thanks for so much for hitting this page, guys. Thanks, guys.
With the heavy heart, I inform you
that I'm retiring.
With the heavy heart. he's like 15.
Somebody said this is the year of fake gurus. It's kind of true. Here's why.
Coming up, dude.
Here's why. Here's the calculus. Look, have y'all seen those unemployment numbers, boys?
Yeah.
Have you seen the unemployment? It goes, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Unemployment Claims. Let's see here.
I mean, Steven, even one of the things, while you pull it up, like one of the things that we've learned from watching all these con artists is that they really prey on vulnerability more than anything. So this is a year where people are vulnerable more, so they're going to strike harder. Your first instinct is to think like people don't have money. They're not going to buy some nonsense course.
No, but
no,
yes.
They'll buy it more now.
Yeah. Of course. Here.
The fake gurus are thriving. The fake gurus are thriving. Look at that. Look at them thrive.
Oh.
Look at them thrive. Oh,
Amish,
my goodness.
my mom told me, she's like, I'm actually glad you talked about. Okay, we'll get into the full story later. I actually have a full story because about my mom. Because the Coffeezilla family is falling apart, Amish. It's falling apart. But hold on. Okay, we'll talk about that. But my mom said that this year she literally typed into Google how to make money fast. Because she was having job challenges. She's having challenges at her job. She's a teacher. She was looking for another job. Literally, of course she did, right? And she's like, and it just seemed like everybody was making so much money online. She ended up getting replaced. Like they replaced her at another school, but or put her back into another school. But this stuff is happening to everyone, Amish. I mean, it hits close to the Coffeezilla casa.
Yeah,
it's hitting.
Yeah, that's why 2021 has to be a banger, dude. We got to pay for Mama's house now.
Oh,
we got to pay for Mama's house now. We got to get the car for her. You know what I'm saying?
We could be like all the fake gurus and be like, I bought my mom a Lambo because she's worth it.
Like, never buy an MLM, Mom. Never do it again.
Oh my gosh.
Don't do it, Mom. Don't buy it.
Don't give it away. Okay, we'll get into that. So Amish, let's talk though actually about 2020. First of all, I want to hear in chat how y'all's 2020 was. You just give me your personal take. It could be a 10 out of 10 year for you. Don't be ashamed if it's a 10 out of 10 year for you. Just tell me how your year went. Just be honest. You don't have to take into account the feelings of the entire world. Just tell me how your year went.
I'll tell you what it is, okay? It was 10 out of 10. Why? Because the 10 years before that, not the best. I'm comparing to my pre-COVID years were pretty COVID. So when COVID hit, I was like, it's like what Tom Nash would be like, every year is to COVID in Russia. Like it's like that. My life was like, it's been COVID for 5-6 years. So when COVID hit, I was like, what's the difference?
Oh my gosh, the dark years of Amish Patel, dude. Why haven't we gotten into that? I've always wanted to get into your dark years.
I didn't even know they were dark. Like I wasn't sad or anything.
Until 2020 came and you go, this isn't so bad.
I said, God is testing us? Finally, something for me to do. Finally, an opportunity to be my best. And
at my best. If you guys don't know,
things came through in 2020, and because of COVID a little bit. Like I got a TV deal, like a second TV deal because of COVID. The first one is like on hold, but all my YouTube inroads, baby, who cares about the TV? Whoa, that's $100 from Matt Owens. Ooh, Habibi, $100.
Hey.
Wow, God is smiling.
Hey.
That's amazing.
Thank you, man.
Not even a comment. See, Matt Owens, not even a comment, not even a hashtag Trump 2024. He would have said it.
Matt Owens says it goes without being said. That's what he said.
And that's it. Yeah.
Thank you, Matt Owens, dude. What's up, man? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You're the reason the Drip could continue to broadcast, guys. These servers we pay for on YouTube Live, very expensive. Paying for Amish's internet, well, I'm not sure we do pay for it because every now and then it spots out. I have this theory that you've hooked into your neighbor's internet and you're just taking the neighbor's internet because it's so bad. Oh, it's so bad.
Hey, Winnett's was worse. Remember Winnett? He said if he got a text message, his is cutting out.
Yeah, Winnett's is worse.
He dropped 3 times from London, though.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right, fine. Let's just throw Winnett into the bus. You get away free. That's fine.
Love Winnett, baby.
Okay, let me tell you. Let me be honest. I was going to be a little bit gun shy, even though I was being real bold, because my year's been okay, too. I would say mine is 7. 7 out of 10. Let me tell you why. Listen, work could not have gone better in that, I don't know. I feel like I've been trying, you just throw a lot of things at the wall. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're like, does anybody care about this? Just making it. When I started the Fake Guru thing, I really felt like I caught a movement that needed to happen. Things needed to be said. It was making a positive difference in people's lives. And that felt really meaningful to me. So work, 10 out of 10. Other parts of life, I would go 5 out of 10. Look, I am a social butterfly, Amish. I need to have my wings spread. I need to fly like the beautiful, fragile person that I am.
That's nice.
And COVID didn't let me do that. I mean, I stayed indoors basically for like 4 months following COVID. I didn't even step outside of my house.
Wow.
It was tough. And then I
love that about it though. But go on.
You like that?
I felt so Larry David when it first happened. I was like, not going to that, not going to that, not going to that. Oh, COVID. There's so many things I just didn't even feel like going to. Like,
sure.
Like, you know, just like weddings. I don't hate weddings, and I love the people who get married, but yeah, I'm just like not into it. It's just it seems like a lot of hassle. I'm like, I've been to so many, I don't care anymore. So weddings out. I've just been getting so much work done, you know?
That's the thing.
Which is why I only feel like doing it.
Work
usually.
10 out of 10. But yeah, I don't know, man. I used to go to this open mic night where I'd play the keys, I'd sing, I'd do all that. I'd hang with my buddies. You can't do that. Like, it's just the one time I hang out with my friend, he has COVID. A day later gives me the COVID scare of my life. Like, that's what people don't know.
By the way, I had COVID.
I never went and hung out with anybody till I hung out with this one guy a day later. Tested positive for COVID. Might want to go get tested.
My bad.
It's like, oh, dude, rough year. So I'm thinking about making this because you like Joel Osteen. So I put up Joel Osteen's thing, and like, this is the congregation.
That's beautiful, dude.
What do you think of that?
That is so nice. 40,000. Yeah, I remember the Joel Osteen one. It was so sad because he does a joke before every whatever. I can't find the clip anymore, but it was after COVID hit. He's like, hey, y'all, I usually start with a joke, but once COVID hit, I said, what's the point? There's nobody here, but a couple of y'all said to just do the joke. So here we go. Okay. Why did something? I was like, I don't know.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
Yeah, exactly.
To get to the great beyond.
To get to the great beyond. Okay, that's real awkward. There's nobody here even to laugh. Okay, today we're going to talk about, and he just goes into like the sermon.
Dude, let's hold on. I want to pull up what everyone else is saying. I want to hear how their years have been. Some people are saying their year's been just like yours, really good. Absolutely. My year was good. Let's pull this in the middle here. Let's see. Me too. I hate loud parties. People are not answering the question. I see a few.
Yo, Lalit Mungal, 100 rupees.
Oh.
How long have you known each other? Have you met in person? We have not met in person, dude.
That's crazy. I feel like I've known you for years.
I know. I got to come to Texas.
You know what's interesting, though, is the second we met, I remember there was a spark.
A special, je ne sais quoi.
A special entanglement of sorts.
It was an entanglement.
A quantum entanglement from across the universe where we just ripped for basically 3 hours, like nothing. I mean, that was our first podcast. I was like, dude, we got to do something. Everyone in chat was saying, yeah, y'all have great chemistry. So it was one of those weird things. No, we've literally never met in person. And we need to, because we need to do the yogic flying. I'll never give up on that. I will never give up on that.
We have to do yogic flying. I honestly, dude, I think this year the vaccines are coming.
Yeah.
I get the vaccine. I go to Texas. God is great.
And I feel like somehow we're going to have to inflict pain on each other.
I don't know why you have those kind of thoughts.
I don't know why. I feel like we're going to have to. Well, people enjoy the duo challenges. Like the duo challenges of like somehow. You know what it is? The viewers, they like seeing people get hurt. That's like all the viral stuff is like now like people getting shot with paintball guns. The hottest show is Hot Ones, where people inflict torturous pain on themselves eating hot foods. Okay. That's like what it's all about now.
I mean, let's just inflict the pain out that way. That's all. Let's just inflict it out towards not to our community, to the people that would hurt our sheep, our flock.
What if we had like a fake guru thing? You come on. You get hooked up to a lie detector. If you fail it, you get like something.
Wow.
Okay, relax. Really? Relax.
You really? No. You like that, eh? You're into that.
It's funny. It's funny. It makes great content. Don't pretend it doesn't make great content. You're making me feel weird.
It is. You do sound like those Japanese producers, like a Japanese game show producer, where he's like, the hits. If you fall in the Shark Tank, that's the big hits. Let's go.
They must fall in the Shark Tank.
They must.
No, I was actually okay. So tell me what you think about this. I was thinking about making. I don't know if I'm going to do it yet. I was thinking about. I have an ambitious goal for 2021 of going daily, or basically like a daily show. This year I went like pretty consistent, but not daily. If I go daily though, I was like, man, sometimes I get lazy. I'll like miss a day. How do I not miss a day? I thought about setting up some kind of like a punishment thing. Like if I miss a day, I have to do something like shave my head, shave my beard, do something. I don't know. What do you think about that? I feel like would that motivate you if you had something like the sword of Damocles over your head? Just like,
no, but what if you did this? What if you just did, instead of hurting yourself after, what if you just shot like a couple of videos pre and you shot them so they were like, hey guys, can't be there today because something happened. I don't know, but this is an off day video. Enjoy it. Let's go. And it's got to be some evergreen thing. And it's got to be like, that's a weird thing to happen.
That's how you avoid the challenge. That's how you avoid the challenge, Amish, is you have some backup. The challenge is
writing that
But
bit.
what if you fail?
A full day of those bits.
I don't know.
I feel like
I thought about like
is always cheaper than fixing it after. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I thought to myself, like, if I could have something like, you know, if I fail, I have to donate to communism, which is like my least favorite thing in this
world. That would
world.
hurt you, yeah.
It would hurt me.
That would hurt you.
It hurt me in my soul.
It's carrot and stick. You know what I'm saying? So why not do both? You do a little bit of this, a little bit of this.
Yeah. But the community is already my carrot. They already
reward
me.
Carrot.
They reward me.
The community has been good to us this year.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, it is hard to be too negative about this year because good things have happened, and I feel like you're kind of a dick if you say that, but it's also just true for where we've both personally been in our own lives. Bad things have happened, but there are also some positives that come out of it. Is that bad to say? I don't know.
Yeah. No, I mean, look, it's like I said, it's not like the years before for me were like pretty like meh. And what COVID did is it just forced me to focus. Like this, like I didn't need to be doing stand-up right now. I didn't need to do it right now while COVID's hitting. And maybe even before that a little bit. Maybe I needed to just do some other stuff, keep writing my stand-up, keep cutting. Like I just need to work on maybe YouTube for a bit. And then when things open up, it'll be perfect because I'll just start doing stand-up then or come to Texas and do it or whatever. But yeah, it's given me just the ability to focus. So in that sense, yeah, I do feel bad like saying it to. I know that a lot of people are hurting, and sorry, we gotta. That's one great book that I read early on. I was selling this year is called Self-Reliance. Ralph Waldo Emerson.
We were saying that this should be the motto of the show. Is that actually the whole model of our entire show is sort of like be self-reliant. Learn by yourself. You don't need other people to tell. Like a lot of times, the people who are leading you are also like they're basically profiting off your back. So don't fall for the hucksters, the gurus. You got to learn to think for yourself.
Yeah. We're